Good morning, class. How are you today? I hope you are all doing well, fine, alive, and kicking. Our lesson for today is all about musical performance of the classical period. Now, students, what are your expectations in this lesson? Now, at the end of the lesson, you shall first listen perceptibly to the selected classical period music, followed by perform selected music from the classical period, and then the last evaluates music and music performances. Now, before we go on to our lesson, we will have a pretest. Now, students, get one whole pad paper and your ball pen and numbers it 1 up to 5. Here are the instructions. Identify the following compositions created by the composers of the classical period. Here are the choices. First, we have Joseph Haydn. Next is W.A. Mozart or Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Then, the last, L.V. Beethoven or Ludwig van Beethoven. Are you ready, class? If you're ready, let us proceed now. Number 1. Who created Piano Sonata number 14 in C sharp minor, known as the Moonlight Sonata First Movement? Let's go now to number 2. Who created Serenade in G minor, or known as Ein klein Nachtmusik? This is a German word. Let's proceed now to number 3. Who created Symphony number 9, Op. 125 in D minor, known as Chorale? Let's proceed to number 4. Who created Symphony number 100 in G minor, or known as Military? And last number 5. Who created Symphony number 101 in B minor, or known as The Clock? Alright, time's up. Check your own paper. The answer is in the last part of your module. So, be honest in checking and write your score. Now, we will go to the recap of our lesson. Tell whether if it's true or false. You may use the one whole pad paper that we used a while ago. So, numbers your paper 1 up to 5. Are you ready? Number 1. Composers in the classical period composed more piano sonatas in comparison with the other periods in the history of music. True or false? Number 2. The pianoforte was not invented during the classical period. True or false? Next one. Number 3. The Trout Quintet is composition of the classical period. True or false? Next, number 4. Mozart wrote 41 symphonies. True or false? Last number 5. Franz Peter Schubert is a composer of the classical period. True or false? Alright, students, time's up. Check your own paper. The answer is in the back part of your module. Remember, be honest in your checking of your work. Before we go on to our lesson, I want you to take a stretching and rehydrate yourself with plenty of water. you may pause this video and take a short break. So, are you ready now for our lesson? If yes, here are the instructions. Listen perceptively to the following classical compositions and answer the following questions later. Now, I want you to grab your own earphone or headset and plug it into your computer if you're using computer, tablet if you're using your tablet, or cell phone if you're using your cell phone, or known as the smartphone. Are you ready? First, we have Fire, Fire in My Heart by Thomas Morley. So let's listen to his musical composition. That is Fire, Fire in My Heart by Thomas Morley. Next one, we have the Hallelujah Chorus by George Frederick Handel. So let's listen to the Hallelujah Chorus by George Frederick Chorus by George Frederick Handel. Now, number 3, the Symphony Number 9, Op. 125, D minor, Chorale Symphony Number 9 by Ludwig van Beethoven. Alright, that is the music of Ludwig van Beethoven. Now, let's go now to the reflection. So number 1, describe and differentiate the elements of the 3 compositions. Number 2, which music is familiar to you? And where did you hear it? Number 2, which music is familiar to you? Where did you hear it? And last, number 3, among the 3 compositions, which do you like the most and why? You may pause this video as you answer these 3 reflections. You may do it now. Alright class, for our activities, we will have an individual activity. So our first activity is entitled Commercial Break Activity. Are you ready class? You are ready? Here are the directions. First, create a commercial product of your own choice to advertise wherein classical music will be used as a background music. So remember, you will use any classical music as your background music. Then, you will perform it in front of your smartphone's video camera and submit it via group chat. First, the name of the product that you will advertise. Next, number 2, the title of the background music you use. So our activity number 1 can be seen in your module. Here are the criteria in our first activity. Number 1, the choice of music must be a classical period piece and appropriate for the product. That is 25%. Number 2, originality, the use of your own concept. That is 30%. Then number 3, creativity, the use of props and costume. That is 25%. And number 4, time limit must be maximum of 1 minute and minimum of 30 seconds. That is 20%. The total, that is 100%. You may start now. Are you done with the activity number 1? If you're done, let's proceed now to the activity number 2. This is an individual activity and title is Story Singing. Here are the procedure. First, you will create an original story and turn into a song by adapting a tune or music of your choice of the classical era or period. Number 2, you can create or improvise an instrumental or rhythmic accompaniment for your song. And last, number 3, you will perform it in front of your smartphone or webcam and send it via messenger group chat. Number 4, the title of your story. And number 5, the title of the background music you use. Don't forget to put the link. Where did you get it? Here are the criteria. First, the choice of music must be classical and appropriate. That is 30%. Number 2, originality, the content of the lyrics. That is also 30%. And number 3, the voice quality, the pitch and the projection. That is 40%. The total is 100%. You may start. Now let's go now to our wrap up. Identify the following musical instruments that was used during the classical period. You may pause this video as you answer the wrap up in your module. You may do it now. If you're done, let's go now to valuing. First question. What is the importance of classical music in our present time today? Number 2. What will happen if there is no music existing in our everyday life? Explain. Let's go to the last part, the post test. Music and match. Listen to each recording, then match the title of the cartoon show or movie in column B to the title of the music in column A. Write your answer on the blank before the number. You may start now. You may pause for a while as you answer this post test. If you're done, you may check your own paper. The answer for wrap up and post test is located at the back part of your module. Be honest in checking of your paper. Alright, thanks for listening and watching. May God bless us all.